to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. From retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown. Woo! We are still working.
I messed up all my screens here.
There is so much to process.
Woo!
This has been.
Wow, there's a lot.
You just want to sit here and watch us process stuff because we're not even like a quarter of the way through this collection.
What my husband's trying to say is that we got an epic.
A very good. Let's not
crazy. Listen, it's a lot of stuff. Even if the stuff itself isn't like, not every piece might be the most amazing thing we've ever seen, but just so much of it, so much stuff. We are slowly but surely getting our way through it, and we have some stuff ready to share with you today. I feel like it's going to be a couple weeks.
Yeah, this is gonna keep us going for a while.
Yeah.
Just bear with us right now. We have to share this into the event. This live stream. Do us a favor while we're sharing it. Share it. If you got G.I. Joe fans or friends or He-Man collectors or people who just want to watch toy people and make fun of us, share this on your page while we share it into different events.
This collection was a lot of G.I. Joe, a lot of G.I. Joe, a lot of He-Man. I mean, when I say a lot of He-Man, like, there's 2 King Randors in this collection. There's a lot going on here as far as He-Man goes. A lot of comics to go with He-Man guys, a lot of accessories, a lot of Dukes of Hazzard stuff. You're not going to see any of that today. We've got a VIP who needs to see that stuff first, but once he has seen it, then the rest of y'all get a chance.
There's a hierarchy. It goes to the museum first. Some stuff we put in a museum is pretty cool.
Yeah, speaking of VIPs, hold on.
Say hello to everybody. Hello, VIPs. I'd like to shout out Mike Rivera. Mike came in and actually helped me start sorting some of this stuff. Mike is a long-time VIP.
And friend.
He got to dip his. He got a little taste. He got to dip himself in here a little bit.
He dibsed.
He
dibsed. I don't want to throw him under the bus. His wife might be watching, but he dibsed some stuff here, and that's part of what we do here. You know, we're not just a store. We're an experience, and if you're lucky enough or smart enough to be a VIP, you get to be part of that experience too. Should I introduce us?
Yes.
All right. Listen, I'm running the show again this week because Selena is still working Sundays, so you got to bear with me. I can barely see the screen up there. It's so tiny. Names. I am Penelope. This is my husband, Justin. Collectively, we are the Nostalgineers here at Farpoint. We are coming to you live from the Farpoint Museum inside our store Farpoint here in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We have done this live stream every Sunday, give or take, for the most part, every Sunday consecutively for 234 straight weeks. This is 234 weeks right here. We got a lot. Okay, the first thing, are you done sharing?
No, I'm still sharing.
All right, when you're done sharing, I'll stall a little longer. When you're done sharing, I need to get my crap together. We've got VIP claims. I keep saying VIPs. If you're not a VIP, let me explain to you what you're missing out on. Every Sunday, you get sneak peeks of what we're going to be selling on Bartertown. If you're somebody like Mike, you get to come in here at 11 o'clock before we even open and help us go through Joe's and dibs the dibsiest dibbing. What else do VIPs get? Once a month, you get access to a raffle to win a $25 gift certificate.
Yeah, you get to see a lot of the stuff first.
You get a free claim event once a month where we do this, but it's free. And there's more singing. There's more singing usually.
You make me sing.
Bernie wants to know if we know why everyone is quitting toy collecting and selling their collections. That is not 100% an accurate question.
I haven't seen that. What I have seen is people selling some of their modern stuff.
So the economy might not be in the best place right now, at least not in the United States. I can't speak for the rest of the world. When that happens, frivolous things, quote unquote, I'm putting air quotes because to me they're not frivolous, things tend to go first. When people need cash, when people need groceries, they sell things. And sometimes it's stuff they've had laying in their basement for the last 30 years. Sometimes it's stuff that they recently collected that decided they don't need anymore. Sometimes it's stuff that they've been collecting for a long time. People are always buying, but people are always selling. So there's a give and take, and thankfully, we're in the middle of that somewhere. Good question. I mean, just in general, things are down. I'm not gonna lie, the market's a little soft right now in general, but there's always people that want stuff, and luckily we always have stuff for those people. I'm done babbling. I cannot possibly. My hot 5 is a hot 2.
So we're all shared up. We processed some of this, but there's still way more to go. I just shared a bunch of things. So there's going to be people popping in. We will welcome them. We did welcome our VIPs. This is a claim sale. We're going to...
I could do the crawl. Are you ready for the crawl?
Yeah, let's do the crawl and explain how this
all right,
works.
Hold on. Okay, there is the crawl. Crawling. All right, you are crawling.
And Hal's right.
It's money.
Money.
Yeah.
Everything comes down to money. If if you're selling or buying, it depends on your money situation. So the way this works is we're going to show you an item on one of our cameras. We're going to describe the item, whether it's complete, broken, there's not a lot broken, incomplete, what it's missing, do our best to tell you what's going on with the item. Once we're done doing that, we will say a price. After we say the price, the first person to type claim and the name of the item gets the item. You'll hear the bell ring, which sounds like this. That means that claiming is over and somebody has won it. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the same time. So if you think that you're first and you're looking at your Facebook stream, you may have been beaten by somebody on YouTube. All the comments from all 3 of those places are over there next to my wife. If you could see that, then that's actually the actual comments, not just what you're seeing on YouTube or Facebook. Anything over $20 is free shipping in the United States. If it's under $20, we are charging you actual shipping. Anything overseas, we are charging actual shipping. We're not trying to make money on the shipping. So do your best to try and spend over $20. If you're a VIP, you get free shipping.
Domestic VIPs get free
not
shipping.
Overseas because it gets expensive. So, but domestic VIPs, for $5, as little as $5 a month, you get free shipping.
Dude, and
no matter what you spend.
I say this every week. If you buy one thing from us, the $5 tier is worth it. It's absolutely insane.
Totally.
Do we have any baggies over here?
No, behind the counter.
I'm gonna have to leave and grab one.
If we haven't touched on anything about how this works, we'll invoice you this evening with a PayPal link, but you don't need to use PayPal. You can use your credit card or your debit card. If we didn't touch on anything, please ask in the comments. Our regulars and our VIPs will be happy to help you and explain to you how it works. We actually see all the comments and try and address them as best we can. And that's it. We're off and running. We're just going to hang out, sell some G.I. Joe stuff. We got some He-Man, all vintage today. Complete vintage He-Man figures, complete vintage Joes. You can see this collection is insane. There was a flag, there's a Defiant, there's Night Force, there's a Terradrome, there's the big G.I. Joe stuff.
There's stuff that
Gray Skull, Snake Mountain.
There is stuff that listen, we've been doing this. I'm not going to pat myself on the back or anything. We've been doing this full time. Both of us have been doing this full time for 12, 13 years now. We've been doing this collectively in some
damn long.
In some form or another for about 15 years. There is stuff in this collection that we have never seen before. Jason, no mask today, but there is mask in this collection, definitely. If you're really into mask, I gotta tell you, and I'm not trying to upsell you, if you join the VIP group, they will see it first, and they are voracious.
Or you can just be patient.
Or just be patient and follow the page, and you'll see it when you see it.
We haven't processed it yet, but there is.
It's in here. Yeah, I definitely.
There is some vehicles.
There's an entire box of just mask and a little bit of Joe.
Yeah, this has been overwhelming.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Overwhelming in a good way.
I got some file cards here. I'm going to put with the figures that I have.
So you said He-Man. I haven't actually priced much of this.
Well, let's go. What price of this we go?
But we do have stuff that's already priced. So should I start with the stuff that's already priced?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Let's just see where we go with it. I got a page. Chris was here. Chris Weil, another VIP, got to see firsthand.
Wow.
This truck was loaded. He was here. He saw the truck. Yeah. Mike, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed your beignets. Mike just wanted to say how much he enjoyed hanging out today, and he's thanking us.
Doesn't need to thank us.
That's ridiculous. Thank you for wanting to be here and hang out and work. You're working at 11 a.m., dude.
People enjoy doing this.
I wasn't even working at 11 a.m., dude. So thank you for being here. I don't want to say I enjoyed this more before it was my job, because that's different. But now, because it's my income source, it has a different level to it.
I still enjoy it.
I do. Listen,
I don't like the stress of having to sell.
Yes.
But I enjoy the process.
I love the stuff, and I love the excitement of going through the stuff. But the fact that I have to sell the stuff in order to eat food.
Well, it's the life we chose.
It is the life we chose, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I say this all the time. I'll never work for another company, corporate, office, nothing, retail, ever again. I will sell shampoo at a yard sale before I ever work for someone else again.
I am just putting the file cards with the figures that I have finished processing.
All right, so what are we? I'm a little befuddled today. I'm going to start with lunch boxes. How about that?
Cool.
All right, I'm going to go to camera 2. Camera 2 was even befuddled today. It's not even... It's good enough. I didn't even set it up. I don't even know what I got going on. We almost never get lunch boxes in, and when we do, I tend to embezzle them myself because that's one of... I have 3 main, big, serious collections. Lunch boxes, Dungeons & Dragons, and My Little Pony. So when lunch boxes come in, I always get dibs, of course.
I'm going to say, the one cool thing about us having been collectors for so long and having so much stuff is we don't keep that much anymore. It gets brought down to you guys now. Like, it's made it to the street. Stuff is made at the street level.
I'm going to move this over just a little bit so that you guys can see what I got going on. All of these lunch boxes, that looks terrible. Jesus. I really should have worked on camera 2 a little better today. All of these lunch boxes are complete. They do have thermoses. I'm happy to go through each one so you guys can see all of the nitty-gritty details. Chris Wild said that's not true. If we don't sell the stuff, he would still feed us.
That's cool.
Listen.
All right.
Don't
I'm
say
putting
that.
in my meal plan for the week.
Mark does not like washing dishes, but he loves cleaning toys.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's funny. I was just today. So, all right. Before I even start talking about lunch boxes, we had the director of the Marvel Legends toy line, who works for Hasbro, Steve, here in the store today. And we
didn't know. We were. Yeah, he came in just visiting the store because he heard about us.
He wasn't like, "Hey guys, I'm here." No big thing.
Right.
He was just here hanging out. He's doing some local stuff, and we had a long chat about cleaning toys. And I love baby wipes, and he was blown away by that. Like, baby wipes? Yes, baby wipes.
Yeah, if they're good enough for your baby's ass.
Specifically, I found a new favorite. It was Walmart. Now Target Fresh and Clean brand
because they don't smell too bad.
They smell great and they don't leave any kind of residue or anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just start talking about lunch boxes. I am overly caffeinated and I didn't eat enough food today, so you're getting Penelope. So just deal with me.
Sorry.
Meals on Wheels, lucky you. It's a VIP. I love that. Mark, I think his last name is Evans. Don't quote me on that.
British bloke.
He's a British gentleman who was here. I think his name is Steve Evans. It is definitely a 4 or 5 letter last name. I don't recall. Super cool dude. Very very down to earth. Came here just to ask us what we think about things and hang out and look out the store. Check out the store.
Check out the store. Check out the museum.
He loved the Lord of the Rings museum. That's his thing. So that was awesome. All right, let's sell some stuff. What is this? I got Ninja Turtles. TMNT lunchbox with thermos. I got $20 on this. I'm going to show you the inside. All of these lunchboxes are definitely used, but I got to tell you, they are in absolutely great shape. Mark took good care of his stuff. $20 on the TMNT lunchbox. I need to move the camera again, or move that thing, because I'm going to knock it down. Inside looking good. Outside in good shape. No serious issues. No cracks. Nothing like that. Baby wiped and everything. Really nice thermos, not worn, very clean. $20 on that bad boy if anybody's into that. I'm just gonna start stacking some stuff up here. Who's next? All right, one of my favorites. Now you guys are probably asking, Penelope, you collect lunchboxes. Why are you not keeping any of these? I have every single one of these lunchboxes already.
That's what you said. It's like the good thing about us having as much as we have.
How we're going out to dinner after this, I do not need a sandwich. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are very sweet. Next up, I need to push this back.
Excuse me.
Where are you going?
Right here.
All right. I need room.
Move it somewhere.
Move it somewhere. I love that. Are you using these boxes?
Yeah, they go with some of the vehicles we're selling.
Oh, all right.
Here, I'll put them on the floor next to me.
I'll just put them right there. We're not doing He-Man right now. Alf. Specifically the red Alf lunchbox. Again, this one has its thermos, also $20. Again, the label's a little bit iffy here and there, but it's still pretty decent. The corner here is coming up just a tad. Nothing serious at all. Very pretty colors on that thermos. Very bright. Nothing serious on the inside. You guys can see. Plastic obviously doesn't have the trouble of rust like a metal lunchbox, but you occasionally get some pitting or like some marks. Overall, pretty decent. $20 on Alf if anybody's into Alf. It would, Pat. I love that. You can turn it into a fishing box. Keep your cats in it. If
Oh
you
yeah, you can keep your illicit material in it.
Listen, I don't. Once you buy it, you put whatever you want in it. That's between you and God. I have nothing to do with that. Looney Tunes lunchbox. This one's cool because it's Bugs Bunny popping out of a birthday cake. That one's really cute. $18 on this one. Again, complete with its thermos. Dan, would you not stock the lunchboxes with food? You got to talk to Motley Q and Chris Wilde about that. He's watching, so you guys can hash that out amongst yourselves. That would be a nice. That's a good crossover thing.
Yeah.
Buy a lunchbox and it's full of barbecue.
You get a vintage lunchbox and like modern barbecue sauce.
Looney Tunes. Again, I can't stress this enough, and I'm being a lunchbox person. I get this. The thermoses are very nice. Oscar, we haven't gotten to that yet.
What's he asking about?
He's asking about the RC car that's sitting on the table. We'll get to that. Right now we're doing lunchboxes. Beautiful, beautiful graphics on that lunchbox there. $18 on Looney Tunes. No lunchbox people? I'm actually, I don't want to say I'm glad, but it'll be nice to have some lunchboxes in the store if nobody's into these. Looney Tunes? Who's next?
I always get the sword that comes with Gung Ho and the sword that comes with the Iron Grenader mixed up. I need to check.
This one's also really cool. We've got a pink. Now I don't think this was Mark's. This was probably Mark's sister's. I'm gonna guess. I don't want to assume, but I'm just gonna say maybe it was his sister's. This is a pink, like 50s vibe, Mickey and Minnie lunchbox. $16 on this one. Again, it's complete with the thermos. No rust on the buckle up top. That's a big deal. It does have the sticker on the back. Somebody really cared about buckling up their seatbelt. I love that. Pretty inside, and again, not a lot of wear. Thermoses tend to get really hammered. This one's pretty good. This one's actually, honestly, probably the quote-unquote worst of all of them. It's got a little bit of wear, nothing serious. Where did I say? $16 on that?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, $16 on that one. Knocking them dead with the lunchboxes. I've got a G.I. Joe lunchbox here somewhere. Let's bring that one out. Live the Adventure, G.I. Joe. Rocky had a good comment about lunchboxes. We were of the lunchbox generation. Do kids still carry lunchboxes?
I don't know. Did my kid?
I love that no one is paying any attention to the lunchboxes, and they are strictly looking at what you're doing behind me. Mark is like that Iron Grenadier, has a large hilt sword. So, Veronica, I'm not trying to sell you a lunchbox. I don't care where you get it or who you get it from. Carrying a lunchbox is the cutest thing that you could possibly do as a human being. I used to carry one when I worked at a regular job from my collection, and I would make sure I bought a different one every week. And it was it made me feel like a little kid, and it was really fun. Some schools do not allow you to use lunchboxes. Chris said that they have lunch bags, which are not as cool. Not even a little bit. There was a lunch bag in here, a McDonald's lunch bag somewhere.
Dude, lunchboxes as a kid cool. Was like how you... That was how you were like, this is my favorite.
Yes, this is my thing.
This is my thing.
Yes.
My first lunchbox I remember was the Dukes of Hazzard until G.I. Joe happened.
Yeah.
Is that it for the lunchboxes?
No,
that one has Garbage Pail Kids stickers all over it.
It sure does. You're getting ahead of me here. Hopefully I priced it. Joe lunchbox. All right. So this one's only $20. Live the Adventure. It's only $20 for a couple of reasons. The sticker. This specific lunchbox is notorious for having a shit sticker. They just always. Oh, Starcom. That is so cool, Mark. I love that. This sticker is just notorious for being crappy. This one's actually pretty good. It's only coming up at the bottom and the top a little bit. It's not too bad. Yes, the kid on the Joe's side. There's a little bit of rust up there. Mike, I got you. I'm going to keep talking. I'm not quite done. There's one more thing about this lunchbox I just want to make sure that you're aware of before you pull the trigger. Mark loved his Garbage Pail Kids. So the inside of this lunchbox and the back covered in Garbage Pail Kids. So you get them.
It's actually cool that it's stuck with vintage.
I love it. I love it. I love this kind of crap. This thermos is gorgeous.
Here, I'll get this out of your way.
Look at that. I'm just showing Mike what he's getting here. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Mike, that is a good pickup. Congratulations. That was a great piece. All right. Let me make sure I close it.
The G.I. Joe people that are here are probably like, Can I get to that crossfire or to the
Well, Oscar was already
Night
like...
Rhino? Oscar,
right.
I believe, bought a bunch of Night Force off us before.
He did. I am going to... Oh no, where's my mouse? God, I hate that.
What else? I'm making sure. I'm only selling complete figures right now. As we went through and
I'm going to write that down before I
parts
forget
and
what I'm doing. Joe Lunchbox, that is Mike. There's actually more lunchboxes. Hold on. These are the, I don't want to call them beaters because they're still pretty good. These are your budget lunchboxes. If you just really like something and you just want to stick your fishing tackle in it, you're not taking it to school, you're not putting it up on a shelf necessarily, maybe you want to use it. These are more your budget.
You want to put your legal marijuana in it in the state of New Jersey?
So this is a red Garfield. It's got a little crack on the top. You literally can't even see it. Like, I'm going to try to show you, and you're not even going to be able to see it on camera. The tiniest crack of all time. It still displays really well. Has the thermos. And again, I cannot stress this enough. The graphics on these thermoses are absolutely beautiful.
The key to rebuilding G.I. Joes.
$15 on
My
Garfield.
little Stanley mini screwdriver set. And my everlasting
Gobstopper.
bag of O-rings. Now I use two different size O-rings. I use specific O-rings for figures from 82 to 84, which are thinner, and then I use thicker O-rings for 85 and up.
So this is another Alf lunchbox. This one's a yellow. As you can see, sticker's not great. It's got some discoloration issues. Great for die cast. Yeah, very good, Daniel. Coming up on the side a little bit, This one is a little iffy, but again, if you're going to use it, like for stuff, it's perfectly fine. And it's got just a plain white and yellow matching thermos.
Who the hell got a generic lunchbox when they were kids?
Some lunchbox came with generic thermoses.
Oh, that's okay. All right, I see.
Yeah.
So it's an Alf lunchbox with the thermos. They didn't bother doing a Alf thing for the thermos.
$15 on the yellow Alf, even with his bad label. That's
You
still
have
a good
all
price.
these, huh?
I do.
California raisins as well?
I do. And what's interesting, I noticed in my lunchbox collection I had a lack of yellow lunchboxes, and then I realized it's because there is a lack of yellow lunchboxes that were made. Yellow was like the least favorite color for most lunchboxes for two reasons. First of all, like, I don't know, it just kids didn't like it. But secondly, it shows up dirt and stuff.
Whose favorite color is yellow? No one.
That's not true.
No one's favorite color is yellow.
I guarantee somebody watching's favorite color is yellow.
I bet it's the least favorite color.
I think if I knew anyone alive today, if I know any person whose favorite color is yellow, I'm going to guess it might be Veronica.
Nothing against you if
I'm
your
not throwing her
favorite
under the
color
bus.
is yellow.
But
like,
if I know someone whose favorite color is yellow, it is Veronica.
It must be the least favorite color. Like the least people they call yellow their favorite color.
Daniel loves yellow vehicles. You own a yellow car, Justin.
I own a green car that has yellow
B-Pants Jim likes
vinyl
yellow.
on it.
Thank you, Tara.
I did not order a yellow car.
So I have both of those Alf lunchboxes, both in red, not yellow. And I made it a point to start buying yellow lunchboxes so that my collection had more yellow in it. This lunchbox was only made in yellow. California raisins.
Do you have any of the He-Man guys ready? So I'm going to price these as we
Very,
go.
very few. Only the ones that people asked about and then didn't get back to me on.
Didn't claim?
Yeah. $15 on the raisins lunchbox.
All right, I'm going to need a piece of paper and a pen.
It's got an issue with the label. It's still $15, and it's still got, again, gorgeous, basically unused, probably unused, honestly. They all smell really good. Great graphics. Yes, I smell thermoses. If you are selling lunchboxes and not smelling the thermoses, then you should be remiss. That's all I can say. That's it for the lunchboxes. I do have more stuff ready.
I need to check. I have all these uncut
Did you say
file
you need
cards.
something? What do you need?
I need to make sure that none of these figures go with these. I
I've
don't
got
want
more
to
stuff
separate
that I
them.
can just put through here.
Yeah, keep plowing.
Alright. You said you needed some paper or something, right?
I'm going to get a piece of paper and a pen.
Here, you can have mine, I guess, for now. Do you just want the notebook until I need it again? Just take the notebook. Take the whole notebook. If anybody claims anything, you just have to write it down.
Dude, how rarely do we come across these?
The next thing I'm going to put up
Night
is
Force
really cool.
file cards.
Hold on, I need to see the price before I put it down. I know I priced it. You've got there's some Joe stuff up here too. Where is it? Binoculars. There's so much crazy stuff in this collection, and there's no rhyme or reason at all.
Okay.
I think I put $70 or $80 on it. Why isn't it here?
On what?
The bed tent. I want to put up the bed tent, but I can't find it.
Which one? The G.I. Joe bed tent?
Yeah.
Go find one.
I don't know where I put it.
California raising like the Smurfs of the 80s. Oh wait, the Smurfs of the Smurfs of the 80s. There's a lot of Smurfs of the 80s.
Alright. Here, just take the whole notebook. For a while. I'm going to talk about the next crazy thing I got to bring up. Alright. Who wants to be ultimately comfortable in bed? Look at this thing. I'm going to knock that crossfire off the table. I don't mean to do it, but I'm going to.
That won't be good.
Well, could you switch it with that maybe? Because this is the sweet spot where I need to be on camera. Here, stick it at the end.
No.
Alright. Stick it right there. That's even better. G.I. Joe bed tent. This is 100% complete.
With the box.
It's 100% complete in its box. These boxes are notorious for having flaps missing. This one does. It's missing the inner part of the flap that tucks in, but it still has the flap itself. This is 100% complete in its box with the original instructions.
I get more excited about weird stuff like that than I do about like complete figures now. Just because we've seen so many figures, we've had so many figures.
I love this thing. I had one of these when I was a kid. And since I've grown up and started doing this for a living, I've gotten a box, I've gotten the instructions. Mine was never complete when I was little. Michelle missed the lunch boxes. Michelle, I'll happily go back over them. There is a Disney one. Not that I'm trying to upsell you, but I will happily go back over them for you if you like.
Is that Michelle Holloway?
It is. Dan told her that she was missing lunch boxes. Interested in 70s and 80s. Well, that's what we got. Mostly 80s, no 70s, just 80s. I had one of these when I was a kid. I loved it. It was never complete. I bought it from a yard sale at a church, and the nuns literally swore that it was complete. It was not complete. It was missing the most important piece of plastic that kept it all together so it would stay as a tent and wouldn't just fall on you. Was missing. So I had to use a pen my entire life to keep it together, which was not the right size. Finally got a complete one. This is amazing. It's still in good shape. You can literally put this on your twin size bed. It becomes a tent. It's absolutely phenomenal. I've got $80 on this thing. I'm going to give you guys a minute to go Google that, go on eBay, see what you think about it, and come back. $80. The box is in pretty good condition considering what it is. I wouldn't say it's perfect by any means. It is missing the inner of the flap there. I love this thing. It's amazing. I'm so glad I already have one, or I would need to keep it, which would not be good for anybody.
It's all folded up and well in there, like.
So elastic over time, just the nature of elastic. The nature of elastic is such that it, over time, gets a little stretched out. It's still all in one piece. There's no holes, no tears. They almost always have a cigarette burn in them somewhere. None of that.
Why?
Because people are weird. And they smoke in their G.I. Joe bed tents, I guess. Mine does not have the original one. When I was a kid, had a cigarette burn in the bottom. The one I currently have does not. This one does not. The elastic is a little stretched out here and there. It's not a deal breaker. It still works. There's elastic in the actual poles as well. So in theory, you can't lose any of the poles except the one piece that's in the middle that's by itself. Some of that elastic is a little bit stretched, but it's still, everything connects just fine. You don't need the elastic to connect it. Everything connects just fine. $80. Buy this and stick it on your bed. It's amazing. I love it. This is probably my favorite G.I. Joe item of all the G.I. Joe items that I've seen and sold and had. I love it. Somebody needs to buy it, or I'm going to end up with two of them. There is some Joe stuff in this tub.
What do you mean?
There's some Joe stuff already priced in this tub.
Not figure-wise, I guess.
No, you got like some little stuff.
Oh, cool.
You're going to have to tell me the prices because you have a notebook now. This is just an eclectic mix. How much on Sleep Joe? Oscar, $80 on the Hide and Sleep Joe tent. It's 100% complete with the instructions and the original box. It's in really nice shape. The elastic is a little stretched here and there, but it's still infinitely usable.
And the box, I mean.
And the box is, dude, that one's actually nicer than mine, but I couldn't justify swapping it out. It's great. $80. Go find one for $80 in that condition. It's very nice.
All right, you want to do a couple vintage show things?
Yeah,
That's
it's
a complete armadillo tank.
It's on the list. It's on the first page. We've got. God damn it. Ooh, where'd that go? Dina, are you claiming the bed tent? If so, just double confirm on that for me. You're going to be writing down in 1 second. Dina, whatever you're claiming, thank you for your claim. Oh, she didn't mean to send it. Never mind. She takes it back. Michelle says she had a claim she forgot to have me get. She can't drive right now. Yeah, Dan, the stuff. She's got some stuff behind the counter. It's no big. We're all good. You're good.
I'll see you Tuesday probably if you want to catch up then.
Dina, I forgive you. She's smart. She has the word claim like pre-written and ready to go.
Yeah, I get it.
How much is the armadillo bug? It's on your list.
25.
$25 on the complete armadillo. Frankie,
Unbroken.
hello. She's like, no.
I haven't been able to come out to my car club friends are here. Frankie.
They're like, where are you?
Dan.
Are you okay?
I've been processing this collection.
This collection has taken over our lives, literally, and in the best way possible. Like I am not complaining at all. In the best way possible for the last. That was Monday, right?
All week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it was multiple days going back and forth. I've got the pocket play deal. Armadillo, $25, 100% complete. Unbroken.
Pocket and nice stickers. Pocket Patrol pack. Pocket Patrol, $12.
$12.
Nice sticker on the front of
You
it.
can put it on your belt. You can use it to carry your GI Joes when you're coming.
Or carry your illicit materials.
You can use it to carry your 100% legal marijuana if you like. It's green. It matches. I don't care what you put in it. Once you buy it, you can put whatever you want in it. It is. I mean, obviously, it's the perfect size for GI Joes because that's what it was intended for.
Yeah. They actually did one later on that. Well, I think a version of Starduster came with one.
There's a black one, right?
And there's a black one that was came with 3 figures. I forget it was called something.
Dina would like the pocket player. What is it called? The pocket who?
Pocket Patrol pack.
Pocket Patrol. Can you please write that down? You're in charge of the notebook, so I have to make sure you're doing your job. Thank you, Dina. You got your bell ring. Put that in the pile here. And while you're there, let me know how much this cup is. Cute little vintage, little kids. Now, I don't know if I would drink out of this. This kind of plastic isn't even clean, isn't necessarily the, you know how it is.
I don't know, what's that under?
G.I. Joe cup. Probably on the second page. It's pretty white. It could probably be a little bit cleaner. It's pretty white.
If anybody wants, I'll do 20 on the armadillo.
$20 if anybody wants on the armadillo. Again, unbroken.
I'm overwhelmed with stuff all around me here.
Justin's getting verklempt.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe cup. I think it's at the top of that page.
Cup, 15.
$15. You know what? $10. $10.
Must be rare.
$10. It's in really nice shape. They're almost always cracked.
Oh, always, or discolored badly. I have had that cup.
This one's not too badly. It's not perfectly white, but it's not yellow or brown like I've seen. Mark said that he's going to add that to the 4 pocket patrols he already has from Farpoint. Mark, I want to see you wearing a belt with all of them on it.
That would be awesome.
Bernie, no, this is not an all G.I. Joe stream. I do have some other things. I'm going to be trickling them in here and there. Hal, thank you for your Joe mug claim. Justin, if you're going to be in charge of the notebook. Thank you. Ooh. Would you like me to be in charge of the notebook?
I would, yep.
Okay. Hal is getting the cup. Thank you, Hal. Got your bell ring. My phone out of the way here. What else do we got? What else do we got here? I haven't priced these yet. These Joe tissues or what are these? Band-Aids?
I thought it was.
It's Band-Aids.
Weird.
Leon used to drink quick in that cup. Leon, you have totally. Dad know exactly how old you are based on that sentence.
Bring it back, man.
I liked quick. I loved Yoo-Hoo, but it was a little bit watery. Quick, you could make yourself, and you could make it as thick as you wanted. I love that. Jack also wants to see Mark wearing all of the pocket patrols. I'm gonna count how many Band-Aids are in here. While you're pricing stuff, can you price these Band-Aids?
Yeah.
There are 3 Band-Aids left in the box. Vintage G.I. Joe plastic adhesive bandages. Dina said, don't think he won't. It's got Flint on the cover. That's Flint, right?
Yeah. $8.
There are still 3 Band-Aids left in there. $8 on this bad boy. And my personal favorite thing about it, to Mark from Mom and Dad, still on the back of the box. That will come off of you if you wanted to.
Or if your name's Mark.
Or if your name is Mark, it works. I would leave it. I'm just that guy. But listen, you give me $8, you can do whatever you want with it. I love that there's still 3 Band-Aids in there. Quick in the old tin was great. Isn't Quick called Nesquik now? Probably, because I think Nestle probably owns it. Maybe it was always called Nesquik and we just called it Quick. James is claiming those Band-Aids. Thank you, James. I love these things.
Which James?
James Dwark.
Okay, he knows the deal. I just want to make sure everybody who claims things knows that, $20 free shipping.
Yeah, listen, if you're a VIP, you get free shipping. I'll just reiterate it. Anything under $20, we're going to charge you shipping domestically if you're not a VIP. If you are a VIP, you get free shipping in the United States. Just to reiterate for everybody. Russell thinks Yoo-Hoo is never good. I mean, I'll take it, but it's like chocolate water instead of chocolate milk. And, like, I like it, but I don't like it as much as I like other stuff. Like, I'll drink it if it's in front of me, but I'd rather have a Sips. You want to date yourselves, guys. Who drank Sips? I love the fruit punch and the iced tea. SSIPS. Was that a local thing just to the Northeast? Did you have Sips where you are ever located in the world? Let me know. Or in the little boxes. Yoo-Hoo in the boxes were bottled. Both good. These are interesting. I might have to go to camera 1 for these. These are deflated Mylar balloons. I've got 2 of them. I've got A-Team. And are you guys ready for this one? How freaking cool is a He-Man Mylar balloon? Now, I'm not going to say that you should inflate these. I don't know that they're inflatable, but they will look absolutely phenomenal at the back of your case, whether you've got A-Team or He-Man stuff. Frankie iced tea Sips were the best. They were the bomb. Leon said that Yoo-Hoo is garden hose water. Mike also agrees that Sips are the best. Can you let me know what I have on these? I think they both have the same price.
20 each?
Yeah.
Wow.
$20. You can have a He-Man Mylar balloon or an A-Team Mylar balloon. These are...
I'll do 30 for the pair.
Justin thinks he'll do 30 for the pair. I guess because he said it, I will too. These are easily $25 or $30 each on eBay. I love the He-Man one. I'm actually, if no one buys it, we're going to keep it for the museum, but I don't mind selling it. We did keep some other He-Man stuff. $20 a piece or $30 for the pair. They are just so cool. No serious tears, no big holes. There may be pinholes, obviously, because they're balloons, but they are in excellent shape overall. No complaints there. Those are really cool. A lot of weird, cool stuff in this collection. I love weird, cool stuff.
He kept everything. The kid kept everything.
Yeah. Bernie was all about juice hugs. Bernie, us too. The Sips were only like, when I had a school trip, I would get Sips in my lunchbox when I went on a school trip. Normally it was just hugs. And those things it's straight cancer in a bottle, that shit. It's just not, they still make them. You couldn't pay me to drink that. That's
alright.
bad.
I'm going to do, I didn't price it all yet, but I'm going to do some Joe just to, satisfy some of y'all.
Russell, we are located in South Jersey, in the United States, in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We're coming to you live from the Farpoint Museum inside of our store here in Mays Landing. We'd love to meet you when you come to visit.
Yeah, come in. Please, come hang out.
Do you want to use camera 3? Because you do have camera 3 you could use.
Nah.
Alright. It's available if you want it. Since Tucker's not here, it is available.
I'm going to do the guys that are, I didn't price them all yet, but...
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So I'm never going to use the word mint. These are all played with, but nothing broken, no broken thumbs, no broken crotches. They are all 100% complete. Complete. The paint's pretty nice with file card. So that's a complete... Oh, you can't even see it on camera 2 at all. Usually you could see the thing in the front. We're doing. Hold on a second. Let me figure this out.
Do you want camera 3 at the corner there, and you can just face it downward?
No, I don't want to go through all that.
It's right here. I'm not trying to be pushy, but it's really not a big deal. It's literally right here.
Okay. Sorry, just bear with us.
There you go. Stick it right there on the edge of the table, and just point it downward.
Let's see what that looks like. I'm fucking starving, excuse my language.
How beautiful is that? That's literally perfect. Get the cable out of it and you're good.
Alright.
How gorgeous is that?
Yeah, this ain't no stream where we're sitting here with our phone.
Rocky's favorite drink from childhood was Lipton iced tea with lemon. That's a good one. Jeffrey said the most powerful balloon in the universe. I love that.
His gold paint's pretty nice.
Can you guys see that? Is that?
I'm not going to guarantee elbow cracks. Imagine they're played with. So
You don't want to get too close. They're not going to be able to see too close. Right around there is probably the extent of your focus.
But he's very nice.
Wow.
I've seen way worse.
I like his butt.
So, all weapons, everything's there. Complete Iron Grenader with file card, $25. We'll slide it to the side.
How likes root beer? Mike
Again,
said...
the first person to type claim in the name of the item. Now, you can put IG. I don't care. You can misspell it. It doesn't matter. As long as we know what you're talking about.
Mike said, this ain't whatnot.
Right. Here comes Zorana. Her file card's got some schmutz on it, as you can see.
Is it going to come off, or is it like a stain?
It feels like scratches or something.
Alright, yeah.
She is the non-earring version.
Don't get too close, so it gets fuzzy.
There you go. She could use an earring, but I don't like taking... she's not that bad. She still stands. She's still good. She doesn't flop or anything. I would typically do an earring, but Zorana and Xandar are tough. For some reason, the plastic they're made of sticks to itself really well, so you almost have to break them apart, which I don't like doing.
Ooh, interesting. Is that just an age thing, a heat thing?
No, I think it has to do with they're in the color changing plastic.
Oh, it's just a different.
So it's a different style.
She
plastic.
changed colors too?
I believe so.
I didn't realize.
Zorana with file card, $30.
Oh, the figure camera doesn't show the chat. I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Sorry.
We might have some claims here. I don't know.
No, we can see the chat. They can't see the chat.
Oh, the side chat. Well,
Yeah.
nobody's claiming anything anyway.
It's normally Tucker time, so it's not normally that big a deal. I didn't think of that.
Complete crystal ball.
Dan said, "Good thing your fingers are clean."
With this, well, I can't guarantee that either. Complete crystal ball file card with a good sticker on his. It's not coming up or anything.
That's really pretty. That sticker.
Yeah. Well, oftentimes it's going up. Crystal ball complete with file card, $18.
Crystal ball reminds me of Stephen King, who just had a 77th birthday, I believe.
Oh, cool.
Happy birthday, Stephen King. Zartan and all the siblings color change. Mark, I didn't realize that. I don't know how I didn't know that. That's why I'm not the Joe guy. I'm the He-Man guy.
Taurus, one of Sergeant Slaughter's renegades, complete. Let's see. His beard's nice. Usually his beard gets a lot of wear,
Nice, yeah.
so he's pretty good. It's funny. Some of these figures are like really nice, and some of them are played with, and I'll always tell you the difference. Taurus, complete with file card, $18. Let's see what else.
I am just going to start pricing some He-Man behind the scenes here while Justin's doing his thing.
My favorite Cobra Army Builder. A lot of people's favorite Cobra Army Builder. Well, give me a...
Uh-oh, what happened?
Nope, not doing it. So here's the thing. This bat has a beautiful chest. I didn't realize this crotch was broken. Another bat came in the collection that has a good crotch. I'm going to combine them together. So I guess I'll still sell it, but don't worry.
Claim Taurus. And that would be from Jack. I will write that down for you.
So
Thank you, Jack.
pretend this crotch is good. Actually, let me go put my hands on the...
Go put your hands on his crotch. Yes, you do that.
I'm going to go put my hands on the good crotch just to make sure it's good. Because I will combine this and make a good figure out of it so I can still sell
I will
it.
entertain the troops slightly while you're gone. Taurus with file card. That was for Jack V. Thank you, Jack. Anybody into He-Man? I've got some figures back here. They're not priced, so it might be a little messy. We did have some VIP claims on some He-Man stuff. If anybody's into complete He-Man, some even have their comics. Let me know if anybody cares. If not, I won't even bother. But I've got some He-Man back here. What else? Listen, we had a flag in this collection. We have a Defiant in this collection.
There's a bunch of Night Force I didn't get to yet.
There's Night Force in this collection, some of which has already been sold. Like, listen, dibs or dibs. Be a VIP if you want dibs. Oh, Jeffrey, that's not a good look. Jeffrey said as a kid he once put the Zartan figure in his mouth. The color change paint is nasty. Do not try it.
Alright, I'll take that into consideration.
Russell, how rare are we talking? You want a Randor? I've got two of them here. One's complete with the comic. I want $200 for it. The other one's not complete. I haven't priced him. He asked. I'll bring him out in between what you're doing.
Alright. So what you're going to get is this bat.
Oh, you're waiting for camera 3?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. There you go.
What you're going to get is this bat with a good chest and clean arms but I'm going to put his waist on him. So it's a complete bat, unbroken, has everything with the file card. No pegs are broken. A lot of times one of those pegs is broken from putting the things on it. Bat complete with file card is I think $70.
$70, yes.
70 complete bat with file card, and I promise I'll put the good crotch on it.
Oscar is freaking out. What sold? What VIP? Like, he wants to know who bought what and what they bought. I love that. Who was asking about He-Man? Russell, let me grab this Randor. I'm going to take the cape off of this Randor and put it on this one because this one is nicer. And I'm going to choose the nicest of the two staffs, spears, whatever you want to call it. And I want $200. I have never seen a King Randor this nice.
Did we judge it against ours?
No, I didn't do anything.
No, I guess not now.
I don't want to separate. I'm actually going to switch the armor too because this one has a better body. You know what they say about King Randor's body?
Yeah, he's buffing stuff. All right, complete iceberg with a file card.
They should have made a Marlena. It bothers me they never made a Marlena.
Nice and white. Not as white as his gun, but he never was. How much is iceberg?
Iceberg is $20 with his file card. I'm just going to compare armor here with this Randor because I'm charging you $200. You're getting the best. This is gorgeous. Both of them are really nice. I'm really nitpicking here by just making sure you're getting the absolute best.
Roadblock V2. Complete. Unbroken tripod. Nice shape. Everything's cool.
Listen, this Randor is probably nicer than the one we have in the museum.
Looks like his left arm is a little loose.
I don't know that I mind. I think if I can make $200, I'm happy.
If I shake it, his arm wobbles. Is what it is. Then I bang the camera. How much is Roadblock V2?
Roadblock V2 with file card, $20. When you're not on a roll, can you just jam this underneath so that Russell or anybody else who might care?
Absolutely.
Just in case anybody's interested, we've got a Randor. Listen, go find one. You can find them on eBay. I'm not being too particular with this. I do want $200 though. He's got his comic, which is in good shape. He himself is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen a cape this nice. He's good. His limbs aren't loose. He's nice.
No rot on his legs.
I can't get it in the camera. I can't lean over far enough. There you go. He's nice. Show his face.
Hands are nice.
His face is... This one's got a little bit of wear, but the one in my hand, the one that he's showing does not. That one's gorgeous.
He does look like Burger King.
$200. He does look like Burger King.
Both sides of his cape, see the gold things, are still attached and in great shape.
They're not. It's not stretched out.
If nobody buys this, I think we're going to look at ours and see if it's that good.
We definitely will. Mal is saying hello from Universal Studios. Hello, Mal.
Wow,
Hope
hey.
you're having a good time. James, it's a great point. He looks exactly like the Burger King.
Tell Harry Potter we said hello.
Russell, as far as really rare He-Man, this is the rarest piece in this collection. We do have a Sorceress.
Yeah, no Italian stuff. You know what I mean? No laser light or anything like that. No dinosaurs.
There is a Terror Claws in here.
Yeah, Terror Claws.
Actually, I haven't priced him yet. There's a Terror Claws. There's
Thunder Punch.
There's a Dragon. Meteorites and Rotar.
Meteorbs and Rotar.
You and us both. We have a Rotar. We don't have a Twistoid.
Is that right?
In the museum.
Yeah. There's a couple Meteorbs we still need too.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe complete Law and Order with file card. He is complete, right? He comes with an Uzi, a nightstick, a helmet. He doesn't come with any other guns. This is right, guys? I believe it is. How much is he?
You've got who was he again?
Law and Order.
$30 on Law and Order. That fast, the name went out of my brain. Who else is ready? I do have a couple other He-Man guys ready.
Oh, you can go to camera two.
There we go. Back to camera 2. I love having all the different cameras. Camera 3 is usually Tucker Cam, which is why there's no chat over it, because Tucker doesn't need to read the chat. But we're Tuckerless again this week. So I figured, why not? We'll use it for some Joes or whatever else we've got laying around. We did not have time. Doug said yes, he's complete. Thank you, Doug. We did not have time to go all extra. There's no roundabout down today, none of that stuff.
No, I barely got time to
We barely got time to process the stuff we processed. Like, we were in it to win it. What else do I have over here? I've got a boxed Spydor. 100% complete in his box. No instructions, no insert. He works, too, which is really cool. Did I price that? I don't know if I even priced it. Did I price that? $125 on Spydor, if anybody cares about Spydor. You can look at... I'll give you another better look at the box if you're interested. Did we do this yet?
Nope.
Okay. Because it's like front and center right in the middle. No roundabout, so I'm not spinning anything. I've got a couple more He-Man guys we could do. Oh, I've got He-Man cups. So, drinking out of cups. Burger King did He-Man cups. It's funny you mentioned Burger King with King Randor. I've got 5 Burger King cups. I've got Spydor, Stalking Enemies of Skeletor, and I've got 4 copies of Thunder Punch He-Man Saves the Day. And I've got $10 on these each. I've got the one Spydor, and then I've got 4 of these if anybody wants any. The colors are gorgeous. These were never used. They're beautiful. They're unused. If anybody's into them, they're $10 a pop. I got 5 of them. 4 of them are the same. 1 of them is different.
Complete Lifeline with file card.
Camera 3.
Yep.
Hello, Alicia. Hello, Gwen.
Hello, Gwen.
Anna.
Guinevere. I almost said Gwen and Avere. Anastasia and Guinevere. Lifeline's $25, 100% complete. You can go back to camera 2. He's in good shape.
Oscar is asking what already sold on VIP.
You don't need to know. I mean,
Oscar, if you're a VIP, you can go in there and see.
No, it wasn't even on the page. Like,
if you're not, then
it's sold in store.
Yeah, you gotta listen. If you're a VIP,
listen, I'm not trying to. It sounds like we're like.
Or what?
I don't know. You don't. We're like shirking you to join. Like, oh, you got to see to join. No, I'm not going to tell you who bought what. It's nobody's business.
That's part of it too. Yes, of course. But if you're in the group, you would know, right?
No.
But not even necessarily.
Right. So you're putting out false information.
I mean, I don't know. What sometimes I don't. You're like calling me out for something stupid. If you, who cares?
Right. We didn't post in the group who bought what. Like a VIP came in today and bought something.
But it's the perks of being a VIP because a regular person would not be walking.
Right, a regular person wouldn't behind it. That's exactly right.
Working on stuff at 11 a.m.
Right.
What else you got for me?
I got a complete Leatherneck.
We're going back to camera 3.
Yeah, I didn't price them yet, so. I dropped his pack. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere.
Is it on the floor?
It might be in the bin of G.I. Joe stuff.
Well,
I know I have it.
Maybe we just skip him then.
Oh, I know it's there.
Is he priced?
No.
All right, then maybe we just skip him then. What else? What else do we have that's priced?
I don't know. Python Patrol Copperhead. He's on the list. 100% complete. No file card. Just Python Patrol Copperhead. He's in beautiful shape.
$30 on Copperhead. Python Patrol Copperhead, if anybody's into him.
Yep. I believe this is
I love his colors.
Complete sci-fi V2. If he's not complete, let me know. I believe he is complete, though. He's got his backpack, his missile launcher, his missile, and his gun, and his hose.
$16.
Wow, that's it for a complete guy.
That's what you wrote.
Yeah, okay.
Sci-fi V. It is sci-fi.
Yeah. He's
not crazy neon green, which is nice. I do have some He-Man guys that are priced because VIPs asked. Should I wait and see if the VIPs are interested?
No, if they didn't respond, they didn't respond.
I'll double check just one more time in the group.
They should
and
be watching the stream.
I mean, not everybody can tune in every week. That's another good reason to be a VIP.
Yeah, but they know that once it goes into the thing, like you get a certain amount of time, and then it goes on to the show.
Let's see. I'm just going to do a quick search, and then we'll put up anything anybody asked about that they either weren't interested in or skipped out. Okay, that's VIP claims.
I got a...
You want to do camera 2 on that?
No, that's camera 1's fine. This is a carded...
You're on camera 2.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Beat card, I would say. It's wobbly. But he's still sealed on the card, so he's 100% complete. Blizzard. Bubble issues. I wouldn't grade it. But if you're into, beat cards or opening it and getting a mint guy, there you go. $30 for a sealed card Blizzard.
Blizzard, $30. Is he written down?
No. MOC Blizzard. It's actually not that bad. The top bubble's got some crunches in it. The bottom bubble's really nice. The bubble's still completely attached.
Jesse said he has always been scared by He-Man with names like Fisto and Ram Man.
I don't blame you.
We had a whole conversation about this earlier this week.
Freaking
Extendar is another good one.
Tongue Lasher.
Tongue Lasher is a good one. Mick Bennett back in the house claiming Blizzard.
Thank you, Mick Bennett.
Steve wants to know if the flag is coming out today.
The flag,
Justin's touchy about VIP conversations, so I'll let Justin handle this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the flag, I don't know what's there yet. I cleaned a lot of the parts and pieces, but I am going to build it live tomorrow in the VIP group. There you go, VIPs. There, you heard it here first. And after I build it, I'll be pricing it, and it will obviously go to that group first. So.
This is King Hiss.
The Blizzard just sold, James. I believe it was $30.
Yes, Blizzard was 30, and he has.
You don't see the claim because it was claimed on YouTube.
Yeah. King Hiss is complete. He's got all of his arms, legs, and his head. His chest is in good shape. He's got his shield and his staff and his mini comic. I got $20 on King Hiss. If anybody's into him, I love that figure because it's just so unhinged. Like, you take his chest off, you take his arms off, and he's just snakes underneath.
Yes.
Like, I love everything about that. He's just completely unhinged. I'll just take him back. If no one's into him, I'll put him back in the pile.
Alright.
I guess we'll do the He-Man and Skeletor, too, since they're already priced.
Yeah, I'll price this Warthog.
Might as well. Anybody interested in a complete He-Man on a complete Battle Cat with He-Man's comic and or a complete Skeletor on a complete Panther with comic? Anybody into that? Anybody? If not, I'm gonna pull them up anyway, just to give us something to talk about.
Let's see, complete Warthog with Sergeant Slaughter, nothing broken, and his hat. That Slaughter didn't come with a baton. What a cool vehicle.
I'm just going to get these He-Man guys ready. Jeff said that Hiss reminds him of Cobra Commander in the G.I. Joe movie when he turned into a snake. Me too, Jeffrey. I was once a man.
Dude, I haven't gotten mine yet. Greg picked that up for me.
I thought you weren't collecting
well, that's just... I'm not collecting classified, but I want that. Does that make sense?
Did you price the Warthog?
I'm in the process of doing it.
I just don't want to, like, interlope on what you got going on here. I'll just get Skeletor and He-Man ready.
This actually sold if you have a bin.
I do, in fact, have a bin. I'm a professional. Of course I have my bin ready to go. I've got a complete Skeletor with his mini comic on Panther and a complete He-Man with his mini comic on Battle Cat. Complete Battle Cat. Love it. I love He-Man. I've always loved He-Man. I never had a lot of the toys as a kid, but I've always loved He-Man. He-Man got me into She-Ra in a big way. I loved She-Ra as a kid. He-Man is complete. Battle Cat is complete. And He-Man even has his mini comic. I'll let Justin finish with his Warthog and then we'll get to these.
No, you got them. You got prices and everything, so
yeah,
you're
I'm
going to show
ready to go.
Yep.
I got $80 each for the set. So you're looking at Skeletor and Panther with his mini comic for $80. Give that a minute to ruminate. It's a nice set. These are soft heads as well. I probably should have mentioned that. These are soft heads. See them squishing there.
What are the soft heads like earlier? It's a full boot Skeletor, not a half boot.
Yep.
I don't know if that matters. But they got their comics too, which is super cool.
Yeah.
That's the comic that He-Man came with?
So there are multiple different comics that different characters came with.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
This He-Man, maybe if he's a Series 3 He-Man, he would have come with this.
Right.
We have a fantastic book that lets us know all the different characters and what comics they came with. $80 on He-Man and Battle Cat as well. If anybody is into either of these sets, they are available. And I will just stick them to the side. You ready with your Warthog?
Yeah. Warthog, gorgeous shape, nothing broken, 100% complete, nice stickers. With
get it out of your way so
Sergeant
you can show it
Slaughter,
off.
complete with his hat, removable hat. 120 shipped. At ease, disease.
When I was a young warthog. G.I. Joe's and Beards is here. He is admiring the beautiful Defiant.
Thank you. I resemble both of those remarks, G.I. Joe's and Beards. I gotta get this Defiant is... so this whole collection was in a basement for like 30 years. It's all very dirty, but not like stained or like grime. It's just dust. Years and years of dust. So it's all cleaning up really well.
Yeah, everything's
but it's taking time to do. So
we've gone through 3 bags of baby wipes like this week.
Yeah, and I'm the sink, and I'm being careful because the stickers are actually all placed nice, and they're nice stickers. So being pretty careful with this stuff. I haven't
seen a single upside down, crooked, backwards. Listen, Mark was very, I don't want to say meticulous. He loved his toys, but he was good with them, which is really cool.
Complete Cobra.
I'm going to let you struggle with this one.
Oh, God, I know what it's called. The, it's like a rototiller.
Isn't it a razor boar or something?
No.
Just ask Google, man.
It might be something boar.
It is a boar. Thank you, James. It's the buzz boar.
Buzz boar, that's it.
Yeah, see, I knew.
I said it wasn't razor boar, but you're right. It's something boar.
No.
Very good. It's complete with the missiles and everything. I don't know, man. What do you think? $22? I didn't even look it up. $22.
Russell's trying to wheel and deal here. He wants to know if we would do $100 for the Python Patrol Copperhead, the Bat, and the Iron Grenadier. But he's pluralizing it. Do we have multiples of those?
Nope.
I don't think we even have multiples.
No, I appreciate it, but no.
Bernie wants to know how much per gram the vintage dust is.
It's all cleaned off.
It's complimentary. If there's any left, it's complimentary.
Yeah, it's all cleaned off. I got a Pogo in very nice shape with its box.
Yeah,
was in very nice shape.
We've got the box. It's here, right?
Yeah. Back. You put it over there.
Yeah.
Complete Pogo. You know, I don't know why they put 3 missile pegs, and it only came with 2 missiles, and that's fact.
Well, it's obviously in case you get an extra missile, duh.
But I always wondered that. When I first got mine as a kid, I always wondered if it was like missing something, because there's an extra missile spot.
I love this thing, and I love Trouble Bubbles, like more than life itself. I really love, and I love. So didn't they made a red Trouble Bubble? Didn't they?
No, for 25th anniversary.
For 25th, they did it with the
Target.
They did it in the Target exclusive set. I love that red Trouble Bubble.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was the Target
one. No, it was
one.
the blue one. Was the Target one.
I thought it was the Target one.
They did a bunch of different colors. I think ROC did a red Trouble Bubble with Rise of Cobra that came with like a what's it called?
I know there is one, and I love it.
Yeah.
Hal said it was easier for them to just mold 3 legs the same.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you, Hal.
Which does make perfect sense. It should have just come with an extra missile then. Like, that's just me being extra, I guess.
I got a pile of blueprints somewhere. I don't know if the Pogo blueprints are in there. I don't know what I do with that pile of blueprints.
I got a complete Ram Man for $12 if anybody wants him.
How's his wrist armor?
Pretty good.
Duh, He-Man.
I mean, it's okay, but not great. It's clear. It's been worn clear in some spots, and it's coming off on one side. $12 if anybody wants a good working Ram Man. He looks good with the Pogo, actually. Like, he's like color coordinated. He looks good with them. What else we got here?
Damn, I had a pile of blueprints. I don't know where they went.
Combat case. We're starting to run low on pre-priced stuff.
That is one of the nicest combat cases I've ever seen.
The interior is not, the blow molded stuff is not busted
and
cracked.
It's not broken up or anything.
They're always busted and cracked.
Yep.
They're always nasty. This one's not bad at all. Combat case. $30 on this combat collector's case if anybody wants it. Lenny, good to see you.
Oh, this is cool, Penelope.
What you got?
This will show you something that we didn't get.
A glow bug?
Yeah.
I want a glow bug.
But that, there was definitely girl stuff that we didn't get to see.
Not that glow bugs are girl toys.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Hal would like the combat case. Thank you, Hal. Again, I can't stress this enough. This one is absolutely beautiful. It's really nice.
It doesn't. How they're usually all that blow mold is usually all cracked and broken inside. It's weirdly not.
I'm going to very carefully position it there. Thank you, Hal, for your clink. Ooh, I have the hiccups. Thank you for your clink. Hal. Thank you, sir. What else is over here? I know we priced this. This big Alf, the talking Alf. Did we price this?
No.
Oh, we didn't? Why is it back here then?
What's back here mean?
It was back here with the stuff that we priced.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we did price it. I think we did. I think we did price it. Hey, what did I do with that pile of blueprints?
I've got a wisecracking Alf. Here he is. Now, we tested this, right?
I couldn't get it to work.
I'm going to go on camera 1 so you guys can see Alf a little better. Hold on here. There we go. Wisecracking Alf. We couldn't get him to work. He's very clean, but we still couldn't get him to work for whatever reason. $70. He's complete in his box. Smells great. No issues, except we could not. There's maybe somebody can work some magic because he doesn't have any actual damage or anything. But we couldn't get him to work. $70 regardless. Go find one.
Vintage Wizards box. What year is that?
Now you're making me read it. It's got to be 84 at the latest. 87. All right, 87. 87 on Alf. Wisecracking Alf. $87. I'm gonna go back to camera 2. I got a couple more things here. I have got a 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master screen. Does not have terrible trouble at Tragedor. Just the screen itself in pretty decent shape. It's got a little nick out of it right here in the corner. $20. Still very insanely usable. Perfectly readable. No serious marks or anything like that. $20 on that bad boy. And check out this little guy. I can't get him far enough back on camera 2 here. Look at him. That is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Real Ghostbusters. Pencil sharpener. He is so adorable. I want to say I had $10 on him. $8 on Stay Puft, if anybody's into Stay Puft.
Michael's like, man, you should sell that.
The Trump Plaza bag.
Vintage Trump Plaza bag.
Yeah, you gotta show that to everybody at home. You gotta move on camera a little bit more.
Atlantic City's centerpiece.
There you go.
You can carry animal parts in it if you got some cat or dog to take home for dinner.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because Bernie is now talking about how Alf eats cats too.
He does. He should move to Springfield.
He's the only illegal alien.
Yes, he's the
that
illegal alien.
Eating cats in America. Yeah, it's definitely true.
So,
what else we got? What do we?
All right, so I got the pogo with the box. I can't find the blueprints. I thought I had them, but I guess not.
Okay. Do you want to sell it without them, or do you want to wait until you find them?
No, I'll sell without them.
All right.
It's just cool that there's a box.
Oh, I gotta bring the Rambo thing on.
Oh yeah.
Should I?
Sure.
Or do you want me to just is that direct to eBay?
You can.
All right.
All right, complete pogo, very nice shape with a box, $40. We always say cardboard is worth more than plastic, because it is. Cardboard is the stuff that disintegrates or gets ripped up or thrown in the trash. I'm going to check out this Goldhead Destro. He comes with his, what the hell's this thing called?
His spoiler?
Thank you.
That's not his spoiler?
Yeah.
That little thing?
Sure is, bud. Look at you.
I didn't realize. Listen, I love Destro. Every Destro needs his Baroness. I love Destro. I'm trying desperately not to break this because it's really nice and expensive. Ugh. Does anybody care about the Lone Ranger anymore? Is that a thing?
Tonto does.
Do people still care? Like that Johnny Depp movie was terrible, and they tried to reboot it, and it just didn't work at all.
Wasn't it Army Hammer?
Was Armie Hammer in that?
I think he was the Lone Ranger, Penelope.
Did he eat anyone? We're on this track of people eating things they shouldn't eat. Armie Hammer, of course, had to pop up in this conversation. Don't tell California that with their cardboard straws. We have them here too, Bernie. They're terrible. But I would rather drink through a cardboard straw than kill a sea turtle.
I would rather drink through a metal straw. Why don't we all have straws that just...
We can.
Because this weird thing has happened. I don't want to get into this too much.
Why not?
Where plastic... first of all, when I was young, it was paper bag bad. Right? And now we realize...
Really? Paper bags were bad when we were kids? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's when we started recycling and stuff.
Oh, recycling.
And we turned to plastic. If you remember, in supermarkets, paper bags went away and plastic bags came.
They're stronger. I always thought that was why.
And probably cheaper.
Yeah.
So plastic bags are obviously bad. I mean, there's plastic just doesn't go away, which is why it sucks.
I don't have a travel metal straw, guys. Veronica and Hal are both talking about that. I don't have a travel one, but we do have.
I would rather do that because that's just so much less garbage.
Mark said metal straws are no good because you'd impale yourself when you drink while driving.
Oh, that's true.
Non-alcoholic drinks.
I don't use it in my beer bottles though. Destro, despoiler.
Bernie, that's a great point. Are you going to put that on camera?
Camera 3.
Camera 3? It's not, yeah, a little bit more. There you go.
There's
you got it pointed really down. It's pointed down so far you can see its own legs.
Alright guys, get ready to move.
There you go. That's good enough.
Destro's in great shape. He's got his sword.
I love this version of Destro.
Iron Grenader Destro. I love Iron Grenaders in general.
Me too. They're so, their outfits are just,
With his file card.
Michelle, no one drinks beer while driving. Michelle, don't let me forget to go back over those lunch boxes for you before the stream is over. I want to make sure you see it, at least get to see them. Plastic bags can be recycled, but they stop recycling them because of contamination. Yeah. It's easier to recycle a paper bag than it is a plastic bag, in my opinion, anyway. Not that I, know what I'm even talking about.
Destro, complete with his despoiler, in great shape, with the file card, $40.
Should I be writing that down?
Yes.
I didn't write down the pogo either. Was that also 40?
It was. Certainly was.
And pogo. Alright, now that I'm on camera 1, I want to show you guys some crazy... Listen. I don't even have words for this. Did you guys see the ridiculous video that I made this week with this thing? This is outrageous. This is a RPG water gun from the Rambo toy line. This is hen's teeth, man. This is up there. This is crazy. This one is fully functional in the box with the original instructions, 100% complete. It even still has the Rambo headband, the scope, everything is there. I love this. I stalked all around the store playing with this thing for an hour.
She did.
To the point where he's like, I'm taking a video of you. I love this. It's amazing. Are we selling this tonight or are we just showing it off?
Sell it. Nobody's going to buy it.
$800. Go find one.
Somebody just spit their drink all over their phone.
Listen, so did I when I found out what it was worth.
Yeah.
Go find, and when I say go find one, I mean it.
Now, the box is almost perfect. It has some issues. No! We're at the top of the step. Let's go find one. Trek Untold, thank you for the Defiant being glorious. Matt, Trek Untold, I hope that you got in touch with Johnny K.
Beautiful.
Our Star Trek universes are crossing.
This thing is amazing. It's gorgeous. The fact that it still works is absolutely insane. There's very little issues with this. Like he mentioned, there's a little rip on the top. There's a bit on the front that someone repaired with tape at some point. The museum is all great and all. I do love my Stallone stuff, especially since we got that whole collection from the best man at his wedding, Tony Manafo, a few years ago. This deserves to be in the collection of someone who really loves Rambo. Listen, I played with it and it was fun, but I am not a Rambo person. A Rambo person needs this in their life. It's absolutely phenomenal.
We only have so much space in the museum,
yeah.
And we focus more on the action figures than any sort of dress-up play stuff, because that stuff takes up a lot of space, and that's why we don't really do many vehicles in here either.
Speaking of big dress-up things that take up space, this is insane. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure that the Lone Ranger was awesome in the 60s and maybe the early 70s, but in 1986, who was buying this for their little kid? You know who was? Mark's family was buying this for their little kid because Mark had this. This is 100% complete in the box. I've got a price on it. I don't think anybody cares, but it's got a rifle, a repeating rifle. It's got 2 pistols and holsters. It has a belt with a buckle, a mask, a hat, and a neckerchief. Listen, I don't even care about the Lone Ranger, but I still want to put this all on and play. It's phenomenal. It's crazy. I don't even have words for some of the stuff in this collection. Just bizarre, but and I mean that in the best way possible. We've got some downtime. I'm just gonna run past the lunch boxes again one more time for Michelle. And no pressure, Michelle. I don't mind showing them off. Do you got more stuff?
Yeah, I got something to go here.
You want 3 or 2?
2 right now.
2. All right. Michelle, I won't forget about you. I promise. Who do we have here? What do we got?
Night Force.
Oh, hello.
It's the Triple T. It's the Raider. 100% complete. All stickers. Unbroken. Absolutely gorgeous. Stickers are all placed amazingly. I don't know what other adjectives I can use.
What did someone say about cutting adjectives? Mark Twain? We talked about this earlier.
All the stickers are here. You can see on the deck there on the side. The handle's not broken. The engine cover's there in great shape. It's beautiful. I never use the word mint because somebody's going to find some sort of issue, but it's near mint, gorgeous, and Night Force is what it is, man.
The stickers they were placed very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meticulously, I would say that this person sat. That's the one thing about this collection. They really took time with the stickers and stuff, and also no discoloring. Sometimes
It's
the
really
gray
nice.
gets discolored or something.
It's
It's
really nice.
$200 if anybody's into it.
Wow, holy cow.
Night Force is cuckoo
I
right
know,
now.
it's amazing.
You can't touch it on eBay for less than $280.
Rob, I've got 300 on the Lone Ranger set. If you want, if you want me to pull it out, I'll happily put it in the VIP group for you to look at. I don't really have the room here to give it justice. It's got so many pieces and they're all in really great shape. Mint adjacent said GQR.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I got 300 on it, and the box is nice. All the pieces are good. There's even some old caps in there, which I don't think they even sell anymore. Do they even sell caps anymore? Like
Someone
the
must.
boom, boom, boom.
Which ones? The round ones or the paper ones?
It's like it's a paper thing that you stick in the gun, and
Okay.
as you push it, it goes. Pew, pew,
There was
pew,
no.
pew, pew.
Later on, they did the plastic round things that you
Yeah.
could just put in.
It just went in, and it was just like a little
Yeah.
hit, kind of.
Maybe that box over there, the Devastator box.
Pat, how do we prevent limit discoloration?
It's tough because it's not just about light.
It's about heat. It's about
Correct.
air. It's about the plastic that the stuff was made
Yep.
from. I'll give you a great example. The Wampa from Kenner Star Wars. It doesn't matter how you stored that thing. Parts of it became yellow while other parts of it wouldn't. They'd stay
Yeah.
white. There's just nothing you can do. It's the way that the plastic, it like releases gases. There's a word for it. It releases gases over time, and there's just nothing you can do about certain types of plastic. But the things you can control, light and heat are the two things you can control. Do not put things in front of windows; they will fade.
Yeah, so temperature controlled, right?
Yeah. So temperature, again, heat or too cold can also do that. Yellowing plastic is often heat. Light and heat are the two things. Mark said finger oils and temperature. If you don't have to touch things, don't touch them. Touch them with gloves if you want to be extra. Some of the plastic not only yellows but also embrittles. That's a great example. The gold plastic syndrome is a great example of that. That gold plastic on like the G2 Transformers just flakes away and just into nothingness. The plastic degradation just happens on some things, and there's nothing we can do except hope.
$30 for the complete Devastator with blueprints and box.
Bernie said a black box is how he stores his collections. 30 years shows it works.
That's cool.
Yeah, anything. James claiming Devastator. Thank you, James.
It's cool that they let them use the name. Actually, I want to wipe off the box. It needs a wipe. I didn't get a chance to wipe. Is there baby wipes?
I don't have baby wipes here.
We'll do it before we ship it.
I've got
Nah,
paper towels,
I'd
but no
rather
baby
use
wipes. Listen, we use baby wipes on everything. They're everywhere. We've got 5 or 6 bags of them just everywhere in here.
Let's go with another really rare G.I. Joe thing.
This is really nice. I'm gonna like put it in its own bag, actually.
All right.
I want to talk about stuff I've kept from this collection.
100% complete, beautiful stickers, RC Crossfire. I put batteries in it, couldn't get it to work, but I realize now I didn't turn the on button on, so you should hand me some
What do you need?
some batteries.
Could you tell me what kind?
6 AA,
Oh God,
and then the 1 9-volt I used before.
I don't know where that went.
I probably put it back on the stairs or something.
You want me to go get it?
I'll find it. Just give me, you bring those and I'll go get that.
I'm already up. I'll go. But when I come back, I'm going to answer Pat's question about what we do when things are discolored.
Complete Rumbler with his gun, unbroken strap. I'll put that on camera 3 when we get a chance.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I need to be in too many places right now.
You have to do it right this second.
There you go.
All right, there's Rumbler, beautiful shape, all original. Gun, unbroken strap. Luckily, I own it myself. Man, people are really asking crazy money for this thing. I used to have one in a box. With remote tested, read description. Oh, one thing I'm going to say about this, and it's going to make this more affordable than anything you're going to see online, is the front piece was broken, and I glued it back on. It was broken very cleanly, but you can see that line right there. I glued that. This whole, see, you know, those screws, the whole thing's supposed to come off, but they must have run it into something and broke it. But it's a clean break. I glued it back on. It still displays well. You'd never be able to tell if you just look at it like this. It's on there correctly.
I have no idea where you put the 9-volt. It's not on the stairs.
All right, go back to camera 2 or 1.
Go back to camera 2 or 1.
9-volt's in my pocket.
Oh. Are the bats already spoken for? No, they are not. But
No, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Who said that?
GQR did. You want me to go back to camera 3?
Go to camera 3. Yeah, I'll do this. So the reason there's multiple bats here is... Oh, you know what? I can do a lot. So this bat, the nice one, with the nice chest sticker that's still stuck well, has a broken crotch. But this one that doesn't have a chest sticker has a good crotch. So I was going to combine it. I was originally doing, how much for the complete bat with the good crotch and unbroken?
70.
70. But this bat, I have, I don't think there's a chest sticker, but I believe there's a couple more hand pieces. If you want it as a lot, I'll go grab the other hand pieces and I'll do 100 for the whole dealio. Which basically that's a bang up deal because there's more hand pieces too. I think there's another gun. There might be a hand. I'm not sure about that, but I think there's another gun. If you're interested.
So Pat asked a question I want to talk about a little bit. If I can find where it is here. Once stuff discolors, how do we decide between leaving it as is versus touching it up or refurbishing? That's really not even a question for us. We would never in a million years ever touch anything up. That's not how we roll.
We leave it to the collector to decide on that if they want to do that. And we just price it as is.
Yeah, there's no... GQR would like the bats. And that you said 100 on that, right?
Yeah, and I'll find the other, whatever other pieces there are for that one bat.
So it's now a bat lot?
It's a bat lot, yeah.
Okay.
Look how nice and clean this battery box is.
Justin finally caught a live stream. Justin, glad to see you.
Which Justin?
Thank you. Justin Frederick, watching on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Today's a really fun, eclectic, interesting Bartertown. We got a lot going on. A lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. This collection has been really cool.
It's been a while since we did a straight up, just vintage.
Yeah, like we like to do just weird mixes. We've been doing things where we're just like walking around the store pulling stuff out. I like this. I like it when we get a collection at the beginning of the week and we know this is going right on Bartertown.
We're still not prepared. I mean, it was.
And we still weren't prepared.
There's a lot of work in this collection.
Listen, I'm not complaining in any regard. Please don't think I am. But people sometimes don't realize this is a job. It's a job. We're not just playing with toys all day. I mean, we are, but it's a job, and especially because we do it, both of us, full time. It's a job. There's work here. It's not just playing with toys.
When we're not
on vacation,
New Orleans,
eating beignets. Did you already have 2 donuts?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that both of the ones that are left are mine, right?
Yeah. What does this say? The red swish.
It says plus, round, minus, off to the left, on to the right.
Off to the left, on to the right.
It looks like it has three clicks though. You might want to turn that off before we put it down.
Woo!
So it works.
Alright, I got the motor to work. What about this?
I definitely saw something moving. It was definitely just moving. Do you need a hand? you want me to control it while you're doing that?
You hold this.
Just up like this?
Oh yeah, no, you control and do this.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of them's steering, one of them's motor.
Yeah, I get it. You ready?
Yep. Alright, that's the motor.
Left and right doesn't seem to be working.
No.
Make sure there's no hairs stuck in it, because that was always my problem as a kid. I've always had hair this long.
Somebody with a little better knowledge, knowing that works and how clean it is. There's some sort of dial. I don't know what that does.
It probably does the like how wide it spins.
Wow, we know the woo! That's awesome. We know the motor works.
Don't get your hair next to it, dude. Forwards and backwards works just fine.
Try side to side again.
I am. Put the dial, like, move the dial in different places and just leave it there for a minute. Now move the dial a little bit. That seemed like a lot. Nope, nothing.
Alright. Alright, well, we know the motor works. We got that to work.
Motor
We
works
can't
well.
get the steering to work.
Bernie said, I don't get it. It's a skyscraper that turns into a robot? James said it's the alignment knob.
Alright, well, we can't get the steering to work.
It goes in a straight line and backwards and forwards really well.
Did it go backward and forward?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, hold on. Let me... Oh, wait. Did you put... I thought it did, but you just made me question myself. Yeah, it goes in two different directions, yes. I love this thing.
We used to have them in a box.
We did. We used to have one.
We had one of each because there's two versions.
Yeah.
They're exact same mold, but there's different numbers.
Yeah, they're on different channels, so that you can play together.
Yep.
This one's 27. I think the other one was 70 something or 60 something, 50 something. I don't remember.
No clue.
40 something, 20.
Let's just keep naming numbers.
Yeah, 12. I don't know.
All right, dude. So the issues are the steering, as of right now, doesn't work, and it's had the front bumper glued on. Let me see what they are selling for. I don't want to like try and Guatemala.
Alejandro is... Oh, James said it works. It turns while it's moving.
Oh.
Alejandro is watching us from Guatemala. I love that. Here. Put the batteries back in.
Anywhere near Tegucigalpa? What?
Put the batteries back in. We're going to try to turn it while it's moving. It might only work while it's moving. I didn't think of that. Thank you, James. That's a good point. Let's try that. It might only have the mechanism to turn while it's being powered of the motion of the motor.
Right.
Good point, James. We're going to give that a shot. I love that someone from Guatemala is watching. That is so cool, Alejandro. How did you find us? I can't wait. It's really cool. Hopefully we're entertaining. We're being a little boring right now, but not too boring.
Or putting batteries in it.
It's a really cool piece. 27 and 49. Thank you, James. All right. So now I'm going to just hold it out. I don't want to get your hair or your beard stuck in it. I'm going to turn the wheels. You ready?
Yep.
It's not touching your hand back there?
No. Maybe I should turn it on. Try that.
Get your beard away.
All right.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Thank you, James. It's 100% working.
All right. So the only issue is I had to reglue that piece back on. 100% complete.
It obviously just bumped into something, right?
Yeah, somebody ran it head first into a thing.
It is not meant to be bumper cars, guys, so keep that in mind. Greg, did you miss anything? Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to message Greg. I told
About
him.
what?
He was like, "What's coming up on the show?" He's away. He's always away. Greg's always away now.
Thank you, James. That was really cool. I never would have thought of that. I'm not a car person. I would never have thought of that.
I don't know if Greg missed anything. He missing gun and helmet. Works intermittently. They're asking.
This thing is not intermittent. There's nothing intermittent
No,
about it.
they're asking 3.
Greg, I think missed is a strong word. I don't think you missed anything. I think that there's still opportunities.
I'm trying to think of things that might be in Greg's. That I don't know about the price on it, but the Rambo thing is pretty amazing.
What's tomorrow? Something's going to be epic tomorrow. Text us the deets. Please do, Greg.
Tomorrow, I'm going to build the flag online.
We are. We're gonna build. I guess
in the
table,
VIP group, I'm gonna build the flag.
We're gonna build the flag right here on the table tomorrow in the VIP group. Greg, there was a little He-Man, but not a lot of interest in that, so there's plenty of it left. I don't know if you and the little one are still into He-Man. Some lunch boxes, which I'm gonna go back over again.
Sorry, guys. I just need to.
I'm eating a donut. I'm being that guy. I'm literally being that guy. I'm gonna die if I don't eat something, and soon.
All right, I'm looking at ones that have sold, and the ones that have sold are this one's sold for 400, missing the guy's gun strap. That gun right there is $100 by itself.
It came with a figure, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Rumbler. He's tough, and his gun's tough. $500.
Jesus.
I didn't realize it worked.
Michelle's eating chicken pot pie. I love that. Hal is asking how much Airborne is going for.
Let me look at Complete Airborne.
Holy cow.
Good eye, Hal. Dude, how did we see that?
We are definitely going to take the batteries out of it immediately. 1987. I love that. So cool. Greg just texted you deets.
Deets on what, though? Like,
It's some sort of super secret. I don't know. Find out. He sent the deets. Chicken pot pie sounds pretty good. We're trying to go have Indian, which I don't know if I like or not. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, but we're thinking about that after this. As long as it's not spicy, I'm good.
1983 Airborne.
Is that more?
John Roberts.
Is that more deets or is that dinner?
It's John.
So neither.
Complete Airborne.
These donuts are amazing. Michelle, I don't like spicy, so I don't think I like curry either. But I'm sure there's just chicken. I love hummus, that kind of stuff. I'll eat anything.
Hal, if you want Airborne,
Do we need camera 3?
$20. Go to camera 3. He's complete, unbroken, good shape. Everything's there.
What did you say? 20 or 30?
20, I said.
Okay.
It's a bang up price. John Roberts just texted me. He should know that
How would like the Airborne?
Hey, I don't know what you sent me, but I can't get it because I don't have any data on my phone. I can only get words, not pictures or anything. I can't get pictures on my phone. I don't have data right now.
Tell him to Facebook it to you, and you can get it that way. We got a claim on
Facebook
Airborne.
message.
Thank you, Hal. We got your claim on Airborne. Oscar, in the VIP group, tomorrow we are going to build a flag live.
Greg's in California. He's doing the Lord's work. He's hanging with some folks.
So now you're all Mr. Secretive. I know what's going on.
So,
do you want to show me the text?
Sure.
It's like all this super secret thing, and like Justin's got to be cool.
So
cool.
that's it for. I'm done.
Cool.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. Nobody likes buying high end stuff.
I mean, somebody somewhere does. Just because they're not here right now
Yeah.
watching doesn't mean anything.
Thank you for hanging.
Yes, Freddie, we've got a flag. We've got a Defiant.
Doug, no V2 general flag in this collection.
Do we have a full card for Duke, Gung Ho, or Rakondo?
I have a full card for Duke.
Yeah, we do.
Here's the thing about the full card for Duke. There was 3 Dukes in this collection.
We need to find the Duke.
I need to find the nicest one because
Hold on, let me go to camera 3. Are we on camera? What camera are we on?
2.
Sorry, I mean, I got a lot of cameras here. There you go.
I'm gonna put him back in his bubble. I'm not gonna seal it, but like that's a really nice card with his bubble. So I'm gonna pick the nicest Duke and put that with it.
Did we sell the Night Force? The Night Force, the whale.
Who
is
said
spoken
whale?
for.
Did somebody say whale?
Freddie is asking
I don't see
specifically.
it.
You don't see what?
Where Freddie said the whale.
He set it up there. I'm sorry. I got a lot of cameras here I'm working with. Camera 1. There you go. There's a lot of actual things.
Just scroll
going
back on this thing. I don't need to see the camera. I don't.
It's really hard to scroll back on here. Did we sell the Night Force?
Yeah, who said whale?
I did.
Oh.
Because it was front and center in all the photos that we posted.
Well, this is the knife force we had up just 2 seconds ago.
Okay, yeah. We've got this thing too. That's what you were trying to say.
I'm done today.
Anyway. Move that over there.
That's the knife force we have up right now. The rest still needs to be cleaned and put together. There is a maggot and I forget what the knife force version of that's called, and a persuader. I forget what the knife force, and a shark. Anyway, I forget what I had on that. $200, just because it's absolutely drop dead gorgeous, mint adjacent. Stickers are applied perfectly, nothing broken, nothing discolored.
It's not written down here.
So the Night Raider, I said it. So Night Raider.
Okay, well maybe when you said it, you didn't write it down.
It was the book was over there.
The notebook's also been over there at some point.
But when I said the price of it.
Anyway, it's not written here, so I don't know.
Okay.
Michelle still wants to see
Pretty sure
boxes.
I said $200.
Oscar is asking if we have a complete Crusader.
No, we don't. We near complete Defiant that I need to work on, but no Crusader right now, Oscar.
Daniel, I'm gonna go over the lunchboxes one more time before we leave. Mark's not feeling well. Sorry about that, Mark. Michelle, there is an Alf. There's a Disney lunchbox and an Alf, definitely. 82 card backs. Come in person to see them. All right, I'm gonna go to camera 1, and I'm gonna go over this stuff really quick. What are we doing with the Duke card and bubble?
We're going to put
Duke is going to get put in it.
Yeah, I don't know if Duke's complete. I need to find all the weapons and accessories,
all right.
and then I'll clean it and put it in the VIP group first, which is what happens.
I'm actually going to go back to count 2.
How does VIP work? No, the stream is the VIP works it's a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Where there are 3 levels you could be, but just being in the group at the bottom level. Before we go live, we usually post a bunch of this stuff.
You get a sneak peek in the group.
Or even sometimes we'll post in there when we get a collection of people like, oh, what's there? What's that? What's that?
Yeah.
You get to see the stuff first and claim it before it goes into the store or here onto the stream.
If you're at the medium or upper tier, you get a free claim event.
And local VIPs get to wander on in and hang out and see the stuff. And they're like, well, how much is this? And I'm like, well, since you're a VIP
and you're here,
it's this much.
Michelle, there's a bunch of lunchboxes. I'll start with the Mickey Mouse. These are all complete with the thermos. Everything's in really good shape. The pink Mickey and Minnie, I've got $16 on that one. I've also got a couple Alf lunchboxes in various conditions. This yellow one, the label's not great. That one's $15. No serious damage or anything like that, just the label's not great. I've got a red Alf as well. Oh, hold on. Red Alf is right here. Also got a red Alf. Red Alf is $20. He also has his thermos. Garfield has got a tiny crack, but it's not serious at all. That is on my list here somewhere. $15 on Garfield. What else is down here? Looney Tunes. I got Looney Tunes, $18. Again, really nice shape. And a California Raisins, which the yellow is coming through. The label is not in the best shape there. Raisins are $15. And that is all of my lunch boxes. Oh, I lied. I also have a Ninja Turtles lunchbox. Ninja Turtles are...
Who's on the cover of that?
$20. It's everybody.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's a nice one. Greg would like to claim the Mickey lunchbox.
Cool. You will have a hurricane... I don't know what that means.
Greg, you can absolutely claim the Mickey lunchbox. And I'm going to put your name down right now.
Greg, when you get back, you have a pile that we need you to
Don't pile shame him. You're pile shaming him. Don't
That's
pile
all right.
shame.
People end up with piles.
Oscar tried to join but doesn't know if he's officially in. Oscar, if you joined on Patreon, we have to manually add you. So go to the Facebook. All the information's on Patreon. Go to the Facebook group and ask to join, and we will let you in. And that's where all the fun happens.
Yeah, and listen, as I clean this stuff and finish it, it's going to go into the no shame. As I clean this stuff and finish it, it will go into. I'll put it in VIP group, so you'll get to see this stuff.
What else we got going on? Is that it? Are we ready to eat dinner?
I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm ready for dinner.
Our friends are waiting for us to go have dinner.
All right.
They are.
Maybe that's what the picture was.
That's it. All right.
All right.
We're out of here.
Peace.
Thank you, guys.
That was fun. There's a lot more to come.
There's so much. Listen, just keep your eyes peeled on social media. You'll keep seeing stuff. See you next week. Hold on, I forget which one of these to put.